How you doing? It is the corner booth. My name is Cricket. I'm otherwise known as Chowie on Smut. And this is the corner booth. This is the online version of your favorite late night eatery at Bar Rush. Jay chillin' in the corner booth with all the best friends you've never met. Well, some of you have, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be incessantly messing with the fringe right now because it wants to part right down the middle, and I don't know why, and that's annoying, and it's gonna bother me pretty much until it gets its shit together and knocks it off. Um, this is nonsense and tomfoolery, and well, there may not be anything that I can do about it right now. But anyway, I'm here. You're here. Whether you're here live in the chat or you're part of the replay crew, I'm happy that you're here. Welcome. Um, we talk about everything on this channel. Pretty much everything is on the table except creator slash interchannel drama and politics. But everything else from pop culture to poop knives is on the menu, as it were, willing to be talked about, willing to be discussed. And I have a very strange cat sitting here with me. He's washing his little murder mitten right now, but yep, Jellybean is here. And it looks like these little walkies that I've been doing are actually having some effect. I've got 3 new subscribers, which is freaking awesome. And I have today's little jaunt around the neighborhood has 466 views. What? Like, how does... Okay, so I have 2 more subscribers because one of them just dropped off. Weird. But okay. Hey, I'll take it. Baby steps, right? 466 views. That's nuts. And if I go... Let me go to content and see what yesterday's walk had. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Yesterday's walk had 144, but today's has already had a crap ton. I'm a little shocked, honestly. But definitely not mad about it. That is for sure. I'm kind of excited. Hello, Heather Mack. Good to see you. Hi, Richie. Your walking streams don't play on your Comcast TV feed. Well, that stinks. I wonder why that is. Weird. Hello, Sunshines, my little pound cake. Wifey is curious about Tom's of Chicago. Yes, I'm curious too, because I haven't actually had a chance to eat there yet, but I'm definitely interested. I want to check that out. So as soon as I can actually afford it, I am definitely going to do that. It's, I mean, I'm excited. I have had Italian hot beef sandwiches in Chicago, and this guy says that it tastes like that it's the real deal. So I'm pretty pumped up for that. And as I mentioned when I was walking, one of the people in the store who was working there... Hello, Eric Levitt. Yes, there is pizza. She said that the pizza is really fantastic. So yeah. It everybody there was super nice, and especially Tom. He was just delightful. So yeah, go go check out their Facebook page. And I actually haven't watched The Bear yet. I probably should, but I haven't watched it yet. But go check out his Facebook page. Tell him that Cricket sent you. I want to know that his giving permission for me to just shoot the outside of the building and talk about it a little bit on my walk was a good decision for him to make. Um, yeah. So he was lovely. He was very friendly, and and I look forward to getting to try the food there. I don't know if it'll happen before I leave. Um, but if it doesn't happen before I leave, it'll definitely happen once I get back. So, um, we may have to wait to do a food review. And they don't really have a dine-in option. It's a small little storefront thing, and there isn't a whole lot of space in there that I saw. But yeah, looking forward to trying that out for sure. Um, and the cat has finally stopped washing his murder mittens and is also no longer chewing on the Velcro that is on my power cable for the laptop. So that's nice. I'm glad he's decided to let up on that. But it was just ridiculous. I mean, how does the Velcro feel between the teeth? It certainly makes a lot of noise. But yeah, he's a weird one. He's very strange. Um, we do have to hold one up and give a salute to Ace Frehley. He has passed. It was a fall in his home. And he had another similar fall, I guess, earlier in the year. We don't know why he was falling. We don't know what caused it. We don't know how long he was on the floor. We don't know a whole lot of anything really, but and yeah, Kimberly is here, and we're gonna Xena Marlene to everybody, and Xena Marlene to Ace Frehley. May his memory be a blessing to his family, and I hope that whatever he's experiencing right now during this transition, I hope that it is a peaceful one, and that his afterlife is a good one. So cheers, y'all. So other than that, I don't really have much. I made my step goal today, which makes me happy. Yesterday I didn't quite make it to 10,000, but I made it well past 9,000. Today I made it past 8,000. So that makes me happy. And I'm thinking about more places to take you walkies. Who was Ace? Ace Frehley was the original guitarist for the band Kiss. Paul Stanley, I think, is the bassist. So Ace was playing lead guitar, I guess. But that's who Ace Frehley was. He also the song Back in the New York Groove. I'm back in the New York Groove. That's also Ace Frehley. He also headed up a band for a while called Frehley's Comet. And I don't know any of their songs, but yeah, that's who Ace Frehley was. And I've been a Kiss fan since I was way too small to know how much of a jerk Gene Simmons truly is. But yeah, I got my first Kiss album for my birthday when I was like 7. 6 or 7, and, I had the Ace Frehley 8-track when I was around that age as well, because we had a massive boat of car, and it had an 8-track player. So, mom had a Jim Croce tape, my sister had the Beach Boys, and I had Ace Frehley. Um, Ace, the Kiss bass player who had the bear makeup, was he supposed to be a bear? Um, as opposed to the star or the cat makeup. Yes. Gene Simmons plays bass. Oh, okay. Paul Stanley did rhythm guitar and Ace was lead. Gotcha. Gotcha. Um, Shut Up Matt says, you're early today. Is it too much to guess that your sleep patterns are back to normal / healthy? Um, for the moment, who knows how long it'll last, but for the moment, yeah. Um, I don't know about healthy, but they're certainly uh getting back to what is considered normal for me. Eric Levitt says today would have been Angela Lansbury's 100th birthday in heaven. Loved her in Murder She Wrote. Loved that series. One of my favorites. Seen it many times on all of the streaming platforms I have. Angela Lansbury was one of a kind. And the movie that she was in that I saw her at her youngest, now that I've seen at her youngest, was the original Gaslight. Great movie. And Angela Lansbury was a freaking hottie when she was young. Kimberly says, I don't like Kiss because of Gene Simmons. Fair enough. I saw an interview with him in the 70s and thought right away that he was a loser. Yeah, he's a complete douche rocket, but you know, what are you going to do? You try your best to separate the art from the artist, and that's all we can really do. Sunshines has an Eagles and a Barry Manilow 8-track that she plays in her Pinto. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I remember those 8-tracks, and when I was working in radio, um, we had all of our commercials on 8-tracks as well, only they weren't called that. We called them carts. Um, and they were generally only had enough tape for either a 30 or a 60-second spot. So, yeah, I got to know an awful lot about the inner workings of an 8-track tape when I was working in radio, because I had to do a lot of production and all of it was on 8-track. So, yeah, that's how that did. Kiss did this deal with Stan Lee where he took blood from the band members to put in the ink used to make the Kiss comic. Wow. Okay. Richie says, thought I was the youngest to have owned 8-tracks. I had the Muppet movie soundtrack. Nice. We had that on vinyl. And Billy Joel's Glass Houses. Okay. Actually, no, we didn't have the Muppet movie soundtrack on vinyl. We had the Muppet Show album. That's what we had. You also had a Chuck Mangione record at 6. My mom had all the Chuck Mangione albums, so I didn't need to get any of my own because they were all there. And we could listen to Chuck Mangione anytime we wanted to. I just find it hilarious that he later in life used to show up on King of the Hill all the time. um but yeah, so that's kind of been my day. I got up, I hung out with uh crazy Auntie Cindy's son. I haven't gotten permission to use his name, so I have been not using his name. Hung out with him for a while and then went walkies And when I came back, we hung out some more and we watched um we're watching an anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome anime. There are a lot of things like Panda Kelly, you caught 2 lives in 1 day. Holy crap in a basket. Incredible, right? Um, Angela Lansbury also in Samson and Delilah with Victor Mature, and in Bedknobs and Broomsticks with David Tomlinson, the Mr. Banks in Mary Poppins. Okay. Um, so yeah, we've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I couldn't even put together a bingo card for this show because it's, well, when they say it's a bizarre adventure, it absolutely is. Um, and yeah, it's, my brother called it Bedknobs and Pantyhose. Oh my. Can we get some ones and prayers for, is that pronounced Silhouette? My female reticular. She's having a hard time and I'm not sure what's wrong. Might have to get her to a vet in Denver, but can't at night. Well, you have got ones from me. And I hope that she gets to feeling better very soon and that it's not something awful for her. Bless her scaly little head. Richie says, yeah, we've gotten back into vinyl. We both inherited the family record collections and have like $20,000 in vinyl now. Her sister had a lot of lame AM soft rock that I like and she can't stand. Well, hey, taste is subjective. Heading home and the street lights are still on, yearly landmark. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting dark later and later now, so pretty soon I am going to have to start getting up early to do walkies in the middle of the day, um, because it'll be dark by, like, 4:30 in the afternoon here. Pretty soon, and I hate it. Richie says, "My favorite Angela Lansbury role was as the evil manipulator in The Manchurian Candidate." I've just, a little while ago, finished reading the book. When I was down in the cities, actually, I finished reading it. What a piece of crap that book is. But I've never actually watched the movie, so I should probably do that. It's one of those things that, I mean, pretty fucking timely these days. But also, now that I've read the book, I should probably see the movie. Normally, the book is better than the movie. I'm really hoping that's not the case in this instance. Taste is sure subjective. She had a lot of OG punk stuff. Nice. I'm here for it. I brought my dad's German pressings of Beetle records. Holy shit. Okay. All right. My ex has a lot of my vinyl. I miss my vinyl, but I don't have anything to play it on right now anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Um, what was I going to say? Hauled out a giant trash bin worth of stuff from the basement here again. Um, ooh, question for chat. Has anyone seen Purple Groovy anywhere? That's a good question. I haven't really been in any other chats, so I haven't seen her, but I also haven't seen her popping in here or leaving any comments for Replay Crew. So, gosh, I hope she's okay. Maybe she's just taking a break from YouTube. Maybe. I'll see if I have her email and Well, I don't remember what her name is, and I don't know that her email would be under Purple Groovy. But yeah, I haven't seen her recently, so I don't know. I've not made time for the remake of The Manchurian Candidate, but there's a scene in the original that keeps popping up today. Yeah, not surprised. Hello, Knit Pearl. Good to see ya. Um, Kimberly, you're very welcome. And did I pronounce her name right? Boo for exes stealing records in a breakup? Nah, it's all right. Um, in this instance, I'll allow it. And I know that if I wanted them back, he would give them to me. So I can't sweat that too much. Pervasive evidence of premature decoration syndrome? Ew. Wait, are you talking about for the winter holidays? Cuz ew, if that's the case. Blech. Um I am here for the spooky decorations, like the ones in the yard that I showed y'all during yesterday's walkies, right before YouTube apparently decided to shit itself. Um, and honestly, I think YouTube was in the midst of shitting itself during my live because a number of people told me that uh, they couldn't see it. It kept blanking out on them, that kind of thing. So, yeah, that stinks on ice. But I think and I hope and I pray that YouTube has gotten its act together today. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Speaking of YouTube, please do all the YouTubey things, the likey, the subscribey, the all of that stuff. Um, Make sure you're still subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. If you like what you see here and you like hanging out with these people, you could do worse things than share the link with a friend. It tickles the algorithm in all the right places. So yeah, they really like it when you share. But all of the engagement is good, whether you're in the chat or you're commenting as replay crew. Um, Obviously, if you decide that you want to get yourself a membership, it's $2.99 a month. That shows continued engagement, as do the super chats and the super stickers and stuff like that. However, if you want to communicate with me or help support the channel um, in ways that YouTube doesn't get to devour 30% of it, down below in the description box are all the ways that you can do that. And there's also a way that you can help out a friend of the community as well, a fellow boothy that that could use some help. Having said that, there are some garden/tree lights never taken down, but only lit at the holiday season. I am a huge proponent of fairy lights year round. I think it was this the ex who dived like who dove like Jacques? It's one of them. Yep, sure is. Um, I've been fortunate to have a few of them, as well as one who never did. Um, but somehow I attract those the gentleman with that sort of predilection, and I am forever grateful for that. Because assuming the queen's position is always a favorite of mine. Uh, what else do we have? What else do we have here? Um, I don't have a whole lot going on right now, honestly. I'm just, trying to get my steps in every day, trying to do more cleaning around here. I've been, hacking up cardboard boxing and breaking them down to get them into the recycling. Turns out the recycling is only collected every other week here. So the bin has remained full. Yikes. So I need to do it. Hey, Professor Kakan, here I am again on my own. Well, with all y'all, of course. But yeah, here I am twice in one day. I've been streaming twice in one day. I'm going to have to figure out what else to write with that, what to follow it up with. I'm going to have to. I have no choice. However, right now, and I need to grab mine as well, it is definitely time for night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help you help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. And I'm going to set this down while I pick up my fern. And I know that we have a song in here from Shut Up Matt. Yeah, 8,802 steps, I believe, is what I got yesterday. And so far, since midnight has just happened just under 2 hours ago, I've already gotten 204. So I'm down with that. Already did my night meds. At some point before midnight, I should adjourn for my nightly ablution. Fair enough. You just gave your beagle her Kepra. Very nice. And we will play the song from Shut Up Matt.
I drove my tractor through your A-stack last night. Ooh, are you are. I threw me paper, took your dog to be quiet. Ooh, are you are. Now something's telling me that you avoiding me. Ooh, are. Come on now, darling, you got something I need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key. Ooh, are. Come on, let's get together in perfect harmony. Oh, I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key. Do, 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 do. For some long years I've been alone in this place. Ooh, our pigs sleep in the kitchen. It's a proper disgrace. Now if I clean it up, would you change your mind? Ooh, I'll give up drinking scrumpy and that lager and lime. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key. Come on, let's get together in perfect harmony. Ooh, I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key. Do, 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 do.
Bonk. Thank you very much. Shut Up Matt. Not related to anything at all. Note. By a parody band called the Wurzels. You won't have heard them. No, but I've heard of them. Indeed, I have. And I want to try this Scrumpy. I've been told that Scrumpy is the cider archaically brewed for the farm workers by the farmer. It's the pint you can't see through. And that sounds delicious. I love cider. Love, love, love it. So I think I need to try me some of that. So now we've got the meds in there. Chatters and lurkers. Like, subscribe, chat, share, and set notifications to all. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hit that notification bell and set it to all so that you know every time my random ass goes online, including or goes live rather, including when I go for my walkies. That's how Mr. Mark Hardman has found me the last couple of days, and he's like, "Holy crap, you're going live 2 days in a row." Yep. And I'm going to try to do more. I think tomorrow I would like to get over to Lincoln Park and show you that whole little district because it's quite something. But there's some other. I don't know if the cideries are in the Lincoln Park district or not. So I guess I'm going to have to take a look and see how far I'm really going to have to walk in order to show it all to you. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some research. I think I'll do that before I crash out tonight. Hello, Diane Phelan Muller. Good to see you. But yeah, if you would do the YouTubey things, also select live chat instead of top chat. So just up at the top of your chat window, there should be a thing for chat filters, and it defaults to top chat right now. When I go on my walkies, I'm going directly through YouTube rather than through Restream. And so I am able to set the chat to be all chat instead of top chat. And so I can do that on my walkies, and the chat didn't crap out on me like it did yesterday. So I think that's the thing. But yeah, while you're in here, since I'm going through Restream, I can't hit that setting. So I think that you should probably just, switch your chat from top chat to live chat so that you can see everybody that shows up, because for some reason top chat just automatically doesn't show some people. I don't understand it. Heather Mack is saying that the walkies are fun, cute town to walk around, and this isn't even really the cute part of it. There are certainly cuter parts to it, and that's one of the things that I want to show you maybe tomorrow, because yeah, it is. There are some really cute parts to it, but I want to be able to show it to you. And the work that they have done on Lincoln Park has been nothing short of miraculous, quite frankly. So I'm going to do some research and find out where a certain few things are, and then I'll get back to you, because I think you guys would like Lincoln Park. I think you would dig it. And yeah, that's what I've got as far as that goes. This is going to be somewhat of an abbreviated live, just simply because of the fact that I was already on for with notifications all, plus you participate in the chat. It seems to ensure you get notifications and you don't lose your subscription. Okay. All right. That's good to know, because man, YouTube has been kind of a cluster recently. So people been getting unsubbed and all kinds of stuff. So, set those notifications to all, participate in the chat or comment, engage with the channel. Whether you're here live or your replay crew, a little engagement goes a long way. So, if you would appreciate, or if you would be so kind as to do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it, because it definitely helps, and it'll help keep the channel going. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to be able to show you when I'm walking around. So, and if it keeps me getting my steps in, It's a win-win-win-win-win all around kind of situation. So, but yeah, I'm pretty exhausted right now. You still don't get notifications? What the shit is that about, Sunshines? That stinks. And one assumes you have it set to all, right? Um, that just doesn't make any sense. Stinky. Um, but then again, YouTube gonna YouTube. So I only got pieces of the background of the discussion. You talking Lincoln Park? Not quite like that, Professor Kakan. Good night, Nip Pearl. Um, I'm talking Lincoln Park, spelled that way. Um, it's a section. I just popped it in the chat for you. It's a section of town. Um, I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it's called. It might be the Aliens Sunshines. That could be. Um, but they've really put a lot of work in revitalizing it. Some of the more barren stretches that y'all have seen both during today's and yesterday's walkies is kind of what it looked like before. And while they are working on revitalizing this area as well, um they really there's been a lot of work put in that section of town, and I would really like to show it to you. Um, but I am pretty exhausted because the walkies do kind of kick my ass. Um, and I'm still, trying to clean and organize and crap. So that's where I'm at. But even though it is a shorter live tonight, um, tomorrow night's live is going to be on a Friday. So, I mean, I think that bodes pretty well, right? I'll probably be able to hang out a little bit more, and we will be um we'll probably have more people here on a Friday night as well because they won't have to go to work in the morning. We have lots of aliens around these parts, both the legal and illegal. Okay. What about the interstellar? Are those the legal ones that you were talking about? Um but yeah, I think I'm going to just wrap things up simply because, well, um I've run out of things to talk about, and I think that's partially because my brain is just refusing to brain tonight. So, it's probably for the best for all of us if I just scarper right about now. Oh, we don't talk about them? Okay, sunshines. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna head off. I missed lots of your late night. Remind me what town you are in. Professor Kakan, I am in Duluth, Minnesota currently. It's my base of operations, but I will be in uh the Minneapolis St. Paul metro area from the 23rd until probably around the 1st of November, and then I'm heading out to the East Coast to um Westchester County. Bestchester County, if you feel the same way that Bilf does. Dentist went well, the best it could have gone. I'm really glad to hear that, Tamra June, but I am sad to hear that you are migraining. So that sucks. Really, really glad to hear that the dentist went well though. That makes me happy. I'm really glad to hear about that. Um yes, yes, Dillontown. Mhm. My crazy Auntie Cindy's dad actually used to play with him when they were kids. Uh they lived uh like either next door to each other or right within, the same little apartment block thing. Um, he used to play with him when little Bobby Zimmerman was just a little boy. She advocated for anesthesia for me as well in the future. That's a good woman right there. That's a smart, smart, smart dentist. Glad to hear it. Well, you're not going to miss much, Tamber June, because I'm getting ready to sign off anyway. But yeah, I'm getting ready to head out, and I hope that you all rest well and sleep sweet and stay safe. Yes, Zimmerman, little Bobby Zimmerman, dancing in the rain. Hey, 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 girl. Um, I'm just getting ready to sign off, honestly. Um, but yeah, sleep sweet, rest well, stay safe. Um, watch out for deer. This time of year, they're especially all over the place. Real Robert Zimmerman confined to Lake Superior submarine? You know, it wouldn't surprise me. Not at all. And there is some creepy shit at the bottom of Lake Superior. Let me tell you what. Um, I am heading out. Richie's got to do his ablutions anyway, so it's as good a reason as any. Um, have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. And until I see you next, peace to you.